Sorry, Beyonce fans. It isn't Beyonce's internet anymore. Fell down a Jay-Z rabbit hole, guys.
This is a public service announcement.
Oh, Cat Williams was right, guys. Everybody's getting theirs. Back in the day, being confused because Foxy Brown and Beyonce played a character in, what was it, Goldmember? Austin Powers in Goldmember or whatever, and she played Foxy Cleopatra. Get it? Get it? Good. She talks about going to the funeral. Jay-Z was there. She had just lost her hearing, and then starts talking about going to jail. So I'm gonna deep dive into this more, but what the why did you go to jail? And how did you lose your hearing? Now, one of the ways you can lose your hearing is a TBI. If you get really, really hard trauma to your head.
This is a public service announcement.
That will cause hearing loss. Get what I'm saying? Wink, wink, nod, nod. Get it, get it, get it? Good. No, it's not. And guess what? It never actually was. That was a marketing campaign. You guys were fooled. It's not her internet. You were only fooled into that. I'm sorry. It's not Beyonce's internet. It's not. It's not. It never was. It's not Jay-Z's internet. It's nobody's internet. It's just the internet, guys.
0, all engine running. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
Vlogmas.
Bitches.
Please stand by.
Great. It's the end of the day. We're just turning our Christmas lights on. I'm just starting to vlog, but my hair right now is epic. So I got my vlog up. Did you go watch Andrew Schultz? He hates women. He hates women. He's a degenerate. He's gross. Mom, this man took a woman's toothbrush and put it in the toilet, and it started making her sick, where she had to go on antibiotics, and she didn't know what was wrong. And when he realized that, he kept doing it more because he said he thought it was funny she had to go on medications.
Oh my god.
Isn't that gross? He's a sick mofo, right?
Yeah.
We know things, and we know that Andrew Schultz is a degenerate. He's not like us, right? Because we would never do shit like that. That's gross. That's just gross. Like, wow. So, yeah. I have a lot of back pain going on. Oh. Who's playing?
Kansas City Chiefs, Los Angeles Chargers.
I knew I recognized those uniforms because of our girl Taylor. Are you okay, Philip?
No. He's the furthest thing from it.
He writes the struggle bus a lot. So yeah. Gonna find something to do. You okay? Patrick's helping him. Yeah, he's fine. Patrick's, yeah. Yeah. So I'm gonna find something to watch on YouTube. I was thinking of movies and drawing, doing art tonight. It's usually what I do when I don't feel good. I was working on beats. I played actually loops I had for 2 songs that I've been working on. Patrick really liked one. The other one I still need to work on quite a bit, so yeah. But the other one's like pretty, I need to lay down the tracks. Like, I play the loops and record them basically. I call laying down the tracks. I don't know if that's the right lingo, probably not. Yeah, let's see. Let me do a quick preliminary on the YouTubes. Oh yeah, Jay-Z. He says it's blackmail. Jay-Z says it's blackmail. I don't know, man. We're gonna have to find out in court, right? Discovery process? Yeah. Go Taylor's team. Oh, I mean Chiefs. So I've been just listening while working on art, if this will focus, to Crazy Days and Nights, because with the Jay-Z stuff that just came out, he has a whole, how long is this? Where did it go? It was from like a month or so ago. He did a thing on where he revealed line items from the last like decade about Beyonce and Jay-Z, and yeah, there it is. It was like an hour. It's just really good. I'll link it below. So maybe I'll make a playlist for today, but yeah, he's got a bunch of stuff, and like, yeah, you know, some of the things from Crazy Days and Nights, which if you guys, I'm pretty sure most people know what Crazy Days and Nights is. It's a website that's been around since, 2006, 2007. It was a blog, and it was an attorney, a Hollywood attorney, and he would put blind items on there about celebrity gossip or other movie stars and stuff and things he knew. And sometimes people would send it to him, and well, yeah, so he would post them on there, and then everybody would guess, you know, like who it was, and then he will reveal the blind items and stuff like that. So a lot of things on here. I don't know if all of it is true or not, but you know, it's interesting to listen to these sometimes, right? What is that all about? Whoa. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so you can see, like, you could go down a whole rabbit hole on this channel, you know, so I will link it. Crazy Days and Nights. I'm sure most people know what it is, but yeah. Good times, right? Oh, and the other thing was Patrick was a sweetheart, and he went and got me Dairy Queen.
Can they see me?
Kind of, yeah. But it's Christmas.
It's Christmas.
Yeah. Oh, well. You can see you, Philip. Where's your vlog? Yep. Still hasn't gotten it up.
Just call me the ghost of Christmas past.
Okay. I know, ridiculous. Ridiculous.
I went to Rikers Island.
What?
Understand?
What? Why did you go to Rikers?
All of this is happening at once.
What?
Oh, it all happened. Oh.
You're losing your hearing.
It,
you're going, and then you're going to jail. You go to jail.
What?
And you
What?
Jail.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
How did you lost
So
your
when I was
hearing
in
went to your
jail,
aunt's funeral and then ended up in a paddy wagon to Rikers? I'm confused, Foxy.
Had to step in and say, they had to build a special thing in my cell.
Right.
Because instead of this girl was sleeping and anybody can walk in her cell, anybody can try to.
Right.
This is not, I
Did
can't.
people
What?
step to you, Foxy?
This is from 7 years ago.
Did they step to you in jail?
What?
Right. Yes, Internet, you're tuned into the Combat Jack, so the combat...
What? That's Foxy Brown. Focus. We gotta talk about some stuff. I fell down a Jay-Z. Focus, camera. God damn it. Focus. Okay. Fell down a Jay-Z rabbit hole, guys. Oh, Cat Williams was right, guys. Everybody's getting theirs. Everybody is getting theirs. Everyone. So, yeah. Sorry, Beyonce fans. It isn't Beyonce's internet anymore. No, it's not. And guess what? It never actually was. That was a marketing campaign. You guys were fooled. It's not her internet. You were only fooled into that. I'm sorry. It's not Beyonce's internet. It's not. It's not. It never was. It's not Jay-Z's internet. It wasn't. It's nobody's internet. It's just the internet, guys. Really, if it's anybody's internet, it's the government's internet, because TikTok's gonna be going away, and we're gonna need to talk about that maybe in the next vlog about TikTok going away and how Project Texas was a fail. But first, we're gonna talk about this. So Foxy Brown dated Jay-Z when she was 15 and he was in his late 20s. Sorry, my stomach's making noises because it's upset over Jay-Z and this disgusting shit he's been accused of. So I started looking and seeing what was gonna pop up because I was watching, you know, like the Crazy Days and Nights thing. Well, I started a playlist for you guys, so everything I watch will be in the playlist and I'll link it in my description box. But I started going back and listening to Foxy. And I remember back in the day being confused because Foxy Brown and Beyonce played a character in, what was it, Goldmember? Austin Powers in Goldmember or whatever, and she played Foxy Cleopatra. Get it? Get it? Good. So she played Foxy Cleopatra, and I'm like, wait a minute. Beyonce does shady stuff where she will shade people. And so, like, I started going back and looking at this Foxy. Now, everybody said Foxy just disappeared. And there's all these reasons why she just disappeared. And then this thing came up where she's talking about losing her hearing. Now, it's going to be linked in the playlist. And listen to it. When she first starts talking about losing her hearing, she says she just woke up and it was gone. It was like the spontaneous overnight, the hearing's gone. It was just gone. All gone. And it was the morning of her aunt's funeral, and she had to get up. She had to go to her aunt's funeral. She wasn't listening. She couldn't hear. She talks about going to the funeral. Jay-Z was there. She had just lost her hearing. And then starts talking about going to jail. So I'm going to deep dive into this more, but what the fuck? Why did you go to jail? And how did you lose your hearing? Now, one of the ways you can lose your hearing is a TBI. If you get really, really hard trauma to your head, that will cause hearing loss. Get what I'm saying? Wink, wink, nod, nod. Get it, get it, get it? Good. They say she just disappeared, and she really won't speak bad about Jay-Z. I think on and off. And she's been in and out of jail. And then, like, she starts talking about how in jail they needed to protect her or something because she might have been... So it gets weird. It's not a pew-pew, that's my air freshener. And I'm gonna have the playlist link for you because it gets weird, right? I'm gonna do some more deep diving, but... Beyonce does a lot of shady things, and it just made me wonder around, you know, back 10 years ago and stuff, you know, 10, 15 years ago, when Beyonce's, you know, getting married to Jay-Z. When did we get the single girls era? All My Single Ladies. And that was like 2008, 2009? That song came out, All My Single Ladies. And okay, like, I'm sorry, but I always thought Single Ladies was weird because Beyonce was married. She was married when that song came out. When she was dancing and going, all my single ladies, you should have put a ring on it. And I'm thinking, but Jay-Z did. He married you. Who are you singing to? She was singing to the women that Jay-Z was messing around with. She was telling them, if he liked it, he would have put a ring on it. You're single. You're not with my man. And then she started going, Mrs. Carter, you know. Hey, Miss Carter. Now, I know he had another mistress, and Foxy was before Beyonce. So I think the Single Ladies album probably had nothing to do with Foxy. It probably had to do with another mistress or something who thought that Jay-Z was going to leave Beyonce eventually for her and then found out, like, no. They're all about their image and protecting their image. Evidence. Remember Alicia? Alicia, I know you're watching. You're part of this tea. You gave me a clue. So when Alicia Marie went with Remy to the Sacred Hair launch, remember, Alicia couldn't take her phone in to meet Beyonce. It was all, she had to go in without the phone so that, like, no images that were not curated by Beyonce were outside. Now, you could say, well, you know, they're always afraid that maybe something will be taken the wrong way and made to look a certain way. She's Beyonce. She's a superstar. La, 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 la. Yeah, true. But usually people who are like this protective, either they know that they're doing something wrong or they've had something happen like this before where they've had to pay people off. Because they had something where maybe it wasn't bad, but it looks bad. Or it's something that's not bad, but socially bad. Unacceptable. Or would have made them not look like perfect people. Because, like I said, people call this Beyonce's internet. It's not Beyonce's internet. As much as you guys would like to think it's Beyonce's internet, it's not. Cat Williams said, everybody's up this year. And I was saying it before Cat Williams was, that there was a Dramageddon coming. It wasn't just for influencers, guys. Let that sink in. Think about all the things I've been telling you in all my old vlogs. All the people I've been talking to on phones and stuff. People making moves, money moves, behind the scenes, so that when these things do come out, when they hear rumblings of this, they start making little money chess moves around, so that when these people are taken up, they're protected over here with their queen and their king. Some people can still win a chess game even if their queen is gone, I've heard. Those are the people with real power and money that you don't know about. Like I've told you, there's people you don't know about who have a lot of money and a lot of power. And they're the real people who run the music industry, Hollywood, which trickles down into influencers and stuff and all that crap. And then it goes back up, you know, like above that, it's like all these bigger industries with, you know, Coke products and Pepsi products, which I really don't like Pepsi's new logo. That's just a side tangent of mine. Every time I see it, for some reason, it makes me angry. But anyway, so yeah, so this is a side tangent. Every time I think of Coke and Pepsi and I think of Pepsi's logo, there's something about it I don't like. But anyway, so side tangent. I am loving my beanie. But yeah, not Beyonce's internet. I know. There's probably so many people in the comments. I'm finally getting comments probably of people going, yes it is, yes it is. And I'm like, it's not. She is a regular human being just like us. And what have I told you? When people start going, I'm a celebrity, or other people start saying this person is better because it's like she's a super, oh, it's Beyonce, but it's Beyonce. The other thing is, remember I did that video back in the spring about Beyonce being creative? Well, I've seen some videos, and maybe I'll link this in this playlist if I remember where to find them. Beyonce actually might be taking her inspiration from smaller people that we just don't know. And so we don't know that she's taking ideas from other people. Now, I did see some clips of Beyonce talking about, like, how she gets inspiration for her music and her music videos and her art and stuff. And I honestly think that she doesn't realize that how she takes inspiration from smaller artists. Like there was this one artist who was like Icelandic or something. And the way she started her concerts, Beyonce chose to do, I believe, in Renaissance. I can't remember. And this smaller creator, this smaller singer even called Beyonce out. And Beyonce, I think, responded and said, like, she just was really inspired by it. I don't think Beyonce realizes that, like, seeing someone's opening and thinking, oh, okay, I want to do something similar in my opening, just because you're doing it as Beyonce does not make it transformative. You get what I'm saying? And that goes back to some of the things I've been talking about, is like, where is your creativity coming from? Is it coming from the heart? How is it inspired? Like, because seeing someone's opening and then using the same, like, color scheme, the same kind of graphics, it's, you know, it's kind of like when we found out Lizzo took that smaller creator's idea in a music video of having, putting a nude suit on and then having all those artwork put on her. Well, Lizzo decided to have artwork projected on her while wearing a nude suit on stage at a concert. That's not inspiration. That's the same thing. But some people are confused about what what inspiration is. See, like here, villain. Everybody's saying Kendrick Lamar's the villain. There's this theme of, like, being a bad guy because you're saying the truth. I can relate. Last year I was posting that Pac song and say, call me the bad guy, because I said it. You guys just want someone to call the bad guy, and I guess I'll be it. I'll do it for you. Welcome. Welcome to the villain's lair, right? I kind of related to it, and everybody's saying villain, so I made villain mode activated. I did horns, I did an anime type chick, so it's like theme villain, but I made my own, like, little character girl to go with it. I made my own little saying to go with it, a color scheme, because I really am liking this aqua color with red right now. I think it has something to do with our Firebirds, which, when I didn't go to the game the other night, they won. Let's hope we can keep winning, guys. But I think it's because my Firebirds colors are, like, they have a lot of reds and orange, white, and then, like, they call it ice blue. And so, like, I think that's kind of why I'm into that color scheme right now. But, you know what I mean? Like, it's not the same thing, so... yeah, or like my intro, you know, like, I was kind of inspired, like, by, like, vintagey stuff. Looking back, I think around that time, I had gotten those books that talks about, like, the history of the Coachella Valley where I live and whatnot, and I was remembering, like, some of the old TV sign-offs and things like that, and I wanted to make my own old TV sign-off, and I did some research, and so, like, in the corner, you know, where it says KT whatever, that I made my own call sign, as if Desert Mermaid was its own, like, news channel. And so, like, I guess, like, K means west. So when news channels would traditionally, you know, a K would mean the news channel was out in the west. And then, like, so, yeah, it's a whole thing. And then, like, desert. And so I kind of copied. So I kind of took inspiration from how they would name news channels and news channels out here. Because I think I did the D for the desert as well. So I'd have to re-look at it. But, yeah, see what I mean? So it wasn't like I copied something. I saw it and I made my own twist, and you can't tell. I have to explain to you where I got my inspo from. You see what I'm saying? And how, like, explaining some of the details of it. Like, yeah, you know, it's like a vintage thing, but it's like, where did that come from? Did you just make it up? And I have my old Desert Mermaid logo in there, which I thought that was fun because it's a vintage. Yeah. Side tangents, but I'm going to listen to more of this Foxy Brown thing because, yeah, I kind of get the feeling like, and that's how she lost her hearing. Because the way she starts telling the story, she sounds freaked. And yeah, it would be a thing, but she doesn't start sounding really like upset and triggered until she gets to the part where the funeral happened. And I wonder if that's, and then why was she in the car? So I'm gonna find out some more stuff, but I will have a whole playlist of this for you below. Yeah, what time is it? Oh, it's almost noon. Yeah, we're gonna keep going. We'll just keep vlogging a little bit longer. I'm gonna find some more info for you. Probably, I've already started editing this vlog. And we got new subscribers. Hey, welcome. I always like getting new subscribers, so welcome guys to the channel. You found me, that means you're smart and you get it. So yeah, yeah, more rabbit hole. And Patrick went to go get me coffee. It's gonna be a good day, guys. It's gonna be a good day. It's not Beyonce's internet. Yo, okay. More editing, more videos to your playlist. Look at that, I got my fireplace on. That's cozy, right? Right? Right. So I'm gonna end the vlog here. Remember, guys, you've been lied to. You were lied to. This is not Beyonce's internet, okay? Okay? It's not Beyonce's internet. Alright then. I love you guys. I hope you're safe doing whatever you're gonna do. Have fun. Your playlist is linked in the description, and I will see you on the next Vlogmas, you guys. Mwah! Not cringy!